is just continuous, intentional efforts in doing it. Some of these things don't just happen. We have to make them happen. I believe anybody that is here must have, agreed to some certain level of commitment to be at this meeting. So I'm just saying that you do better where you can do better, you do more where you can do more. But let's not forget, as I said, and as I keep on saying, most of our programs should be uh, cost friendly, high impact, and sustainability and localization should always be the watchword there, because we're trying to work with people in the community, trying to create a community and allow the community continue whatsoever it is we start with them. And we can't just preach it and go, but we need them to keep on practicing it even while uh, we might not be on ground. So a very fantastic afternoon to everyone. Thank you once again. And doctor, this is not disappointing. Like I said earlier, we have few people to listen, and that's one great thing about meeting with people. Anytime you meet, you learn a thing or two, and then a certain virtue that picks up. So the connection and whatsoever you've been dropping for us, it's never a waste. Even if it's just a minute or 2 minutes of conversation with 4 or 5 people, regardless of the number, the only responsibility is for those that have had to just take it further. Thank you.
Well, I just started recording the meeting because there's four of us here, so the other directors might learn what we're going to try to accomplish here today, and we're all going to have a little say on the vision of 2026. As I mentioned earlier, before I started recording, we want to roll out the borehole program, which is applications been created, and villages need to fill that out. It's a comprehensive application. The villages with the most ambassadors, the most most schools, school groups, the most places of worship groups will go to the top of the list. We're getting funding for that. We're going to get funding for micro loan program where you don't pay it back, you pay it forward. That's exciting. We have many initiatives already. The kindness class. We're going to have the kindness academy where we're going to train people to be motivational speakers, to get paid to speak. Because many, as you know, many companies pay motivational speakers for their company, for their convention, for their school, for their club, and we'll train people to make a living, or just even if they want to donate, like I do, speeches to schools and organizations. We're going to uh, have a fantastic 2026. I know that we're getting introduced to the United Nations. I believe that the next gradual step for us is to become the Global Kindness Federation, a united global community of kind people, because we're going to unite people. We're not going to unite countries. Right now, there's 4 countries represented here, or 5 countries. We're not countries. We're people. You know, Eugene's a person, Jude's a person, Peter's a person, and Mec's a person. We're all, and I'm a person. We're 5 different countries, but we're not countries. We're people, and we're gonna bring back community. And like Jude says, it starts from the individual level of being kind to yourself, and that spreads to the family, being kind to the family. No fighting, arguing, bullying, teasing. Then that spreads to the community, and that's what we're doing. We have over 1,000 WhatsApp groups around the world. They're in communities, and that community spreads the 3 commitments to kindness: be kind to yourself, others, and the planet. Then we have state, district, regional, and directors, which answer to the country directors. So it's a hierarchy, and it's established, it's working. Um, you know, uh, Again, there's a lot of people that are busy. It's tough to get any kind of crowd together. We do these meetings every other week on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Nigeria time. And when you're serious like Eugene and Mech, the cream rises to the top. Peter just joined us, and it looks like he's very excited to be a big part of the organization. We're building a pyramid. We're not building a skyscraper. So we need really strong, dedicated, kind-hearted people at the base of the pyramid. And with funding, unfortunately, people will come in for the paycheck. And that's not what we want. But we're going to reward the people that have helped. We're going to reward the villages that have helped with boreholes, and we're going to reward the ambassadors that have helped with microloans. So the saying is help us help you, and it's going to be very fantastic. So I'd like to hear a few words from Eugene. He's our head of education globally, because he's a professor. He's very well spoken. He's a great face for education because he's a handsome young man. uh, and uh, and so, Gene, why don't you say what your dream might be for 2026 as far as the educational component of the Foundation for World Harmony?
What a fantastic day meeting all of you. This is nice. I'm enjoying the meeting. Okay, so what is my expectation for 2026? 2025, it has been more like an experimental year. We have been experimenting a lot of things. We've been trying to put things in order, and definitely it is working out for us. Number one, I'm impressed at the pace at which the organization is moving. Each and every day, we are having new volunteers, new members, which is fantastic because the strength of any institution lies in the membership. So we are doing it good. May we all continue with this. Again, I would love to recommend Dr. Fantastic for this initiative. Indeed, it is a marathon. It needs everyone to be on board. Every single idea, we really need it to polish up our institution. Not forgetting our able leader, director. Thanks, Judy, for the fantastic work he's doing. Each and every day is encouraging us. I, for one, I have really benefited a lot from him because time and again, I do engage him. I do consult him. What is it that you are doing in Nigeria, which I can also copy and implement in Zambia? He has been there for me, mentoring me, encouraging me, which is fantastic. So we need a team of people who come together and work with one vision. This foundation, it is a future.
Jude, mute for right now. Jude, can you mute for right now?
Okay, it is a future project which needs everyone to be on board. So, like Dr. Fantastic has passed on a question to say, what is my expectation? So my expectation for 2026 from Education Department, which Dr. Fantastic and with the help of Jude has elevated me, indeed everything rises in my office. Education plays a very vital role in any institution. And education, it is a key, it is a weapon to unlock destiny for every child in Africa and across Africa. So in my office, I have a good number of activities which we are going to roll out come 1st January. We have lined up a very good curriculum for everyone. So my fellow directors, let's quickly work together. Once I upload the new action plan which we are going to follow for 2026, I really need to see support from you. Number one, we have what we are calling the foundation academy. This academy, it has a good number of activities. We have lined up skills. We have also other components like if you want to become flat out into public speaking, all of those skills under my office. So periodically we'll be training our fellow ambassadors, and we are going to link to other big institutions which will be working under us so that each time we produce a certificate, it is accredited to PAF institution. We need to put our institution on map. This institution must be heard across Africa, across world, because what we have come up with, it is something which is powerful, and definitely everyone are going to buy in into our action plan. So a lot is coming from my department under education, and I just want support from you. Periodically check on our official website. You'll be seeing a lot of content being created there. And currently, we have all what it takes to be an ambassador. I repeat this, my fellow directors, let's get familiarized with our portal. Everything is there. Download all the teaching materials, starting from kindergartens all the way to higher institutions. All the materials are there. We just have to encourage our ambassadors to expose themselves to this fantastic website so that they get all the information which is needed. Otherwise, I'm really humbled to be part and parcel of this giant institution which is shaping many lives. I, for one, have benefited, and I have seen majority of Zambians, they are slowly adapting into this foundation. And as we have embarked on the church campaign, if you have seen, we are going flat out in churches, trying to market our institution and sharing kind message. Also, once we open schools in 1 month time, currently we are on leases. So all the government schools are closed. So once we open schools, we'll do school outreach activities and other activities. So this is fantastic. We are pushing this agenda. Thank you so very much, Doc. Thank you for everyone for paying particular attention.
And I want to also mention that Eugene created Zambia is Fantastic Facebook, which is important. So we need each country to create a Facebook and Instagram, all the different social medias, because it's a digital world, and everyone needs to hear about our three commitments to kindness, because they literally solve all mankind's problems. So let's go to Mac from Zimbabwe. Mac, what do you foresee in 2026 in Zimbabwe? Mac, can you unmute?
Maybe before my comes in.
Hello, Doctor. My network is fluctuating. I couldn't get what your statement.
Okay, I'd like you to tell us what your plans are or your visions for 2026 with our Foundation for World Harmony and the digital world we're creating.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Doctor.
We've got 10 minutes. So
actually, like
5
I
minutes.
said initially,
give me 5 minutes, Nick, and we'll get 5 minutes from.
Okay. Yes, number.
So go ahead.
Okay, number one is the follow-up to the. Number one is the follow-up to the Ministry of Education about the collaboration. Then number two is the office space that I once told you about for our visibility, but that we can talk later on what the plans are for now. Then the other plans are for the schools program. I'm actually coming up with a schools program that is going to encourage the implementation of the pledge, especially with the schools in Lupane. You remember our database of the 119 schools which are primary and the 42 which are secondary schools. So yeah, a plan is coming, and these are some of the insights on the plan. Number one, the securing of our structure. Two, the schools outreach. And also number three, the follow-up with the collaboration or MOU with the Ministry of Education. Over to you.
Thank you, Mac. That's very well put. Now Peter has just joined us, so he's got the learning curve. I'm not sure how many websites he's visited or how many documents he's perused, but he's got a big pedigree on an international level of working with humanitarian initiatives. Briefly, Peter, tell us about yourselves and what you can envision for this global federation in 2026, and how you would like to help.
First of all, good evening. I am from Abu Dhabi, Durai Rayapan. You can call me shortly Peter. I am in the social media and human rights and humanitarian business for last 25 to 30 years, more than 30 years. I know most of the social activities around the world also. But any organization, if you want to develop, First of all, well begun is half done. Are you agree with me or not? All the fantastic doctors, well begun is half done. That means if you started with properly, half of the business or project is finished. Mr. Eugene told about the education, and Mr. Mac told about the office setup and education and everything. Here, what we have to do, how to develop our groups. First of all, we should make one project report. If you are going to make, this is my project, this is my sector, I am going to develop the education, means he should make one project. What is the project report? What is the budget of the this one? How to funding for that? Without money, you cannot do anything in the world. We need money. Without money, even it is not moving anything. Okay. First of all, everybody, country directors or province director or district director, whoever may be, you have to make the small WhatsApp group. One group, every person, they should bring it to 10. 1 into 10, 10 into 10, 10. It is going like that. Then among them, we will bring some directors to our main group. Most of the people's ready to join any humanitarian based groups. But the problem is that nobody know about that, and nobody giving the awareness to them. If somebody beating me, I feel pain. Okay, the same pain others should feel also. Then only they will come to know I'm not getting any trouble. That's why everybody is escaping. Okay, if somebody getting trouble, what they will do? They will cry. The same method. I'm saying to all. Whoever facing the problem, first we go and overcome some, we should give some solution for them to overcome the issues. The same way, we are all are kin only. Even Zambia or Nigeria, anywhere, what are the project first we need? What we have to do? Make the project report. First project report, send it to our founder. He will upload it in our website. Then we will go for the budget. Without budget, we cannot do anything. Honestly, I'm saying somebody, Jude or Mr. Eugene, I don't know. Eugene told me about the education. I am a chancellor of the rich university. If they want to provide any certificates, I am ready to provide for them all free of cost. If you want to use my rich university, let it use free. Bring the syllabus and kindness, peace, humanity, any syllabus, bring it and upload it in our website and take the class, and we will improve ourselves, and you can use the free of cost my rich university.
Okay.
Mr.
We do it.
Fantastic Eugene.
I agree with a lot of what you're saying, and we do have a structure to where the admin are in charge of a group.
Yes.
Directors are in charge of admin. So we do have
why we are here? Why we are here?
If this
we
gets
are
cut
for
off, but I want to say, if this gets cut off,
kindness.
I'll start a new meeting.
We will help each other.
Peter, this might get cut off in a couple minutes. If it gets cut off, I'll add you guys back in on a new meeting, just to let you know, because what you're saying is important, and we need other directors to hear this. So keep going, please.
Okay. And thank you very much for listening me. 2026, our goal should be minimum 1 million people to come our groups. What we have to do? Everybody work hard and spread the awareness about our kindness groups, the World Kindness Foundation. Okay, thank you very much. Giving me opportunity for all, giving again one time thanks. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.
Well, I'm glad you're on board with the educational program, and I'll connect you and Eugene so you could coordinate, all the educational components. Jude, do you want to add to what Peter just said?
Eugene, if you want anything, just get them my number and call me, and we will, whatever we discuss, and we will report to our founder.
Thank you.
Dr. Fantastic, we will report it.
You're all
Then
in the director
the
group. You're
meeting
all in
is,
the director group, but
we don't want to waste the time in the meeting. We will discuss each other, and what is the conclusion, we will give
very
the
good.
our doctor.
100%. Jude, you want to finish the meeting? We got about 3 minutes.
All right, that's fantastic. I want to
Please,
commend his.
little bit lately joined. Jude, please introduce yourself. Eugene, introduce yourself. Mr. Mackey, introduce yourself. Mackey, please open your camera also.
No, as I said, Mek is from Zimbabwe. Eugene is from Zambia. Jude is from Nigeria, and he's our director general. So let's close out the meeting, Jude, with a statement, please.
Yeah, I really want to appreciate Mr. Peter for coming in that with that spirit and in that direction. That's very fantastic. It's nice to know that he's on board with the plans and is willing to come in with his own quota. Just like he said, strategic planning is always the best. A concept note, like Eugene, I would also need you to develop a concept note regarding 2026 as far as education is concerned. You share a rough copy. Maybe we can upload it on Google Drive and then people make their inputs and we see how we can do with that. It's very important. And for the sake of introduction, Mr. Peter, my name is Jude. Thanks. I'm a Nigerian. I'm in Nigeria at the moment, a humanitarian and a businessman. I have worked in the humanitarian environs for almost a decade while I do my business at the same time. As a closing note, I really want to appreciate Doctor and each and every one of us for turning up. And we are making history, actually. We are not doing this for money, I'm sure. We are doing this for the future. Like I always say, I would be proud if my child will be identified as the son of he who started or he who was part of the kindness revolution. My name alone will go a long way for that. So I really want to thank you all for turning up for the meeting and want to also appreciate us for sharing these insights and ideas and on